Hey folks, thanks for joining the video. Just wanted to show off a couple of things I've been working on. So decided to break out the Aircraft Factory's Heinkel 219, which was developed for Flight Sim-X back in 2010. Wanted to see if it would run in Prepar3d version 4, and I kind of sorted some stuff out and did what I like to do, and as you can see, she's in, and I haven't had any issues with flight dynamics. You know, your basic functions as far as starting the aircraft, the gun sight, lights. I mean, it just seems to be like okay. And you can also see that I'm flying with AiTracker with two more Heinkel 219s, and we're flying over Eastern California, I believe. I'm not exactly sure where we're at. I just wanted to get some footage with the sun coming up and showing off some of the dynamics. I really enjoy this aircraft. I think Aircraft Factory does an amazing job when it comes to their payware stuff. It's not super expensive. The quality is amazing. I also want to mention the Corsair ST100, which I'm using, which turns pretty much any good set of headsets into 7.1 surround sound. So best piece of kit I bought for immersion for sound out of all the money I've spent. I just blown away by it. So it really adds to it. Only problem is if you're living with other people around you and they come downstairs and startle you because you can't hear shit, well, it's just something you got to get used to. You got to come up with a plan or something. So I've got my girlfriend coming downstairs and flashing a light over towards my monitor, so I know she's down here. So otherwise I end up jumping onto my seat. So I went ahead and installed this aircraft to my desktop today. Whoop, sorry about that. And then I was just trying to figure out how I wanted to do it. I didn't have to do any replacement of gauges or files. I did draw some or basically consolidate, you know, these shear texture folders into each aircraft so that they're not searching. They're right there when it goes to that folder for everything. I'm not exactly sure if that makes a big difference with speed, but I would like to think it does, as opposed to having to open up numerous folders to load textures. It opens up one folder and everything is there. So that does use more space on the hard drive because each aircraft has all the files in it as compiled to one folder. Maybe it doesn't make a difference, I don't know, but that's how I did it. So the sounds are default from the aircraft itself, and it sounds really amazing. So I'm pretty impressed with this aircraft, even, you know, 7 years after it was developed. So let's go ahead. We'll climb up and enjoy some of this sun, get above this layer. Ooh, man, what a beautiful aircraft. See if we can do a flyby. Yeah, there we go. I do have Orbix Global installed. And of course I'm using Track IR. You guys know my system specs. If you don't, at the bottom of the video is a description of my HUD set up. Again, the AI Tracker program, it's $11 to $12, and it definitely helps with the immersion if you don't feel like going through the hassle of going online and doing all that. So I'm going to climb above this weather and get out in the sun a little bit. Sun's coming up. Again, like I said, everything seems to work. Yeah, the startup sequence worked fine. I had no issues. Canopy, brakes, parking brakes, flaps, flight dynamics. The aircraft trims out nice. There's no autopilot that I know. Well, there is a GPS. Well, that's a 2D panel for, you know, of course, the older FSX, so I can actually remove that. But radio stack, compass, gyro, GPS nav, and does have a GPS in it. But I will change all that and fine-tune the aircraft with the systems that I like. So reset this altimeter again. You know, when I flew this aircraft from Flight Sim X and Prepar3d version 2.5, I was hoping that when they went 64-bit I could incorporate it, because I just love these old German aircraft. So this aircraft back in the day was highly advanced for its time. I think it was a true dedicated, built as a true dedicated night fighter. Just really a unique aircraft. So anyways, it's in, and it seems to be running fine, no issues. So any of you guys that are wondering, there it is, the aircraft factory Heinkel 219 and Prepar3d version 4. Ooh, I'd like to get up here and see the sun. You know, we're almost there. I can actually hear, you know, the other aircraft with this Corsair ST100 7.1 surround sound hardware. Set that altimeter again. So I've got a lot of different third-party add-ons for Prepar3d installed, and there's more stuff coming out. Seems like every month. But I think for my sim and how the sim is running, I'm pretty much not going to be purchasing any more environmental stuff. I like what I have. So there we go. Now we're starting to see some sun. Wow. Can't tell me that doesn't look pretty for a flight sim. Okay, reset the altimeter. I just want to check something. 10 knots out of 310. Frame rate looks good. Yeah. We're close, but right around 20,000 feet, I guess, right now. Wow. This is my radio operator would sit back there and manipulate whatever he had to do as we tracked aircraft at night and attack bombers or aircraft that were coming over Germany or wherever our area of operations were. So their speed's picking up now. Wow, listen to that. Yeah, so that's it, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I got some other stuff I wanted to do. Again, Prepar3d version 4, aircraft factories, Heinkel 219 ported over in AiTracker. So check it out. You can find this stuff online, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.